Regardless of your business model, whether you are a coach, a course creator, a service provider, we want to make sure that we are giving our clients weekly updates. And there's different formats in how you can put this together within your business. But the reason that we want to do weekly updates is we want to make sure that they don't forget that they are working with us. We want to keep them informed so that they get the value out of what they have invested in. Now, for example, if you have a course and you have nothing, they sign up, they get their welcome email, they get all the access, they've logged in, and they're thinking to themselves, great, I'm going to start working on this in a couple days. Okay. Oftentimes, if you look at the courses we create, people will watch videos for the first week and then they just kind of trail off. They forget that they purchased it. Now, when we have weekly updates that go out, it reminds them, oh yeah, I'm part of this group. Oh yeah, I have this course. I need to do XYZ, right? Now, the benefit here is that when they are reminded, they can go back in, they can start doing the work, and they can actually see an ROI. Because the last thing we want them to do is get to the end of the program that they signed up for, or that mastermind, and wonder, well, I didn't get anything out of this. Whether because they didn't do the work, they forgot they were in it, they missed all these calls that you had scheduled. But when we have these weekly updates go out, it reminds them there's a group call on Thursday, or reminds them to go in and check out the content in your program. Whatever that is, we want to stay on top of their mind because we want them to get the results that we had promised. Now, our clients are not going to see results if they never show up. And this is not going to guarantee that they still show up, but it's going to help them remember that they are making a choice by not showing up. So in these weekly updates, like I said, it can include if you have live group calls, or if you're putting out content every week, or if it's a certain module that they should be working through. It's just little hints like, hey, this is here for you. You paid for this, and I really want you to receive the value that you made a decision to invest in. Now, as a service provider, this can be a recap of what we worked on last week, or a reminder that we're working on this. Here are some updates on where we're at with this project, and I look forward to our call on Friday, right? With that Zoom link, with the time and the date. So your weekly updates are really going to be dependent on what you are doing within your business. Now, this is also a great way to nurture your audience who has not yet invested in working with you, to let them know what you're doing. This week, my mastermind group is working on a 90-day sales sprint, or whatever that looks like in your business. We want to let people know things are still happening, and we have these calls or these resources, or we have a challenge going on. Sometimes you'll have a challenge within your own mastermind. So the more that we can keep people engaged within our programs, the more we're going to see that retention. We're going to see those referrals. We're going to have those happy, raving clients. When people sign up and they feel completely forgotten, that's when that word of mouth gets around. And the online space may feel really big, but it becomes very small when your clients feel like they didn't have the experience that they were promised. So I encourage you to go through the information here and think about how in your business can you incorporate some kind of weekly update, whether it's automated, which is great if it's a course. If you're just completely evergreen, you have these automated emails going out, or if does have some live aspects to it, reminders that go out for those live aspects. Just because they put something on their Google Calendar does not mean they're going to absolutely remember it. But if you have those little touch points going out, being like, hey, we have these calls set up this week, or, whatever that looks like for you, I encourage you to find a way to incorporate this in your business. If you get stuck and you're like, Ray, I just don't know how this would work for my business, feel free to send me a Voxer message and I can talk through how we can make sure that we keep your clients engaged.